Since there are two of us here at Monitor, well, that's you, Morgan,
And you, Monty.
it's only fair to have two to take over for the next few minutes. And what better two than Bob and Ray?
Hello again, ladies. We're sitting in Aunt Penny's delightful sunlit kitchen, ready for another delightful true-to-life story from Aunt Penny herself. Aunt Penny, that looks delicious.
Well, you can just bet it is. And hello, everyone. Doesn't that look good, Danny?
I'll bet this is made with creamy, digestible chicken fat, Aunt Penny.
You bet it is. All my cooking and baking, I always use chicken fat.
Well, Aunt Penny, what have you baked in chicken fat today?
I baked a cake.
May I try a piece of it?
I wish you wouldn't, Danny. I'm going to give this to a neighbor.
Well, Aunt Penny, I always sample the delicious
Well, I
wares
just wish you wouldn't touch him this time, if and you don't mind.
How about some of yesterday's chicken fat donuts, Aunt Penny?
I'm afraid they're all gone, Danny.
Oh,
I'd suggest that you just sit there, do your announcing, and keep away from the goodies.
no, all right, Aunt Penny.
I hate to crack down on you this way, Danny, but you have been really eating too much.
What's the true-to-life story for today going to be, Aunt Penny?
It's about two people.
Mr. and Mrs. Clayton Belmore, Aunt Penny?
Yes. Don't you like Mr. and Mrs. Clayton Belmore?
Well, yes, it's just that your last three stories have been about a Mr. and Mrs. Clayton Belmore.
Mm-hmm.
But
So what?
go ahead anyway, Aunt Penny.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Clayton Belmore, as you or you don't know, own their own submarine. They
yes,
had
I
it...
knew that, Aunt Penny. You
And they
mentioned
had
that
it
in one of the
based-
other episodes, I think.
What?
I say I knew that. You mentioned it in one of the other episodes.
I did not ever mention their submarine before, now did I?
Well, maybe you didn't. come
I
to
never
think of it.
heard you, Aunt Penny.
All right, maybe she didn't. I just thought she did.
Well, I know I didn't. Well, they had this submarine. I did not.
All right, Aunt Penny, go ahead with your
She
story.
didn't now. Leave her alone. Leave the old lady alone.
What did Mr. and Miss Clayton Belmore do with their submarine, Aunt Penny?
Well, they decided, so long as it was a nice day, that they might like to go beneath the surface of the water and take a look-see at some of the plant life and animal life down in the murky deep.
In the depths of the ocean, you mean?
Yeah, well, there isn't too much animal life at the depths of the ocean. It's closer to the shore, where sunlight can reach them, because, as you know, the sun is mostly the giver of the life as far as nature is concerned.
Oh, wait.
Well, let her tell her story.
Well,
she
wait
hasn't
a
even
minute.
gotten
I think
into
the
the
old
dramatic...
lady's gone way off her whack.
Well, she
here.
may have, but she hasn't got into the dramatic
Well,
portion
I mean,
yet.
look, I'll play your record.
Aunt Penny, I think you'd better get to the dramatic part of your story.
Well, as we look in on Miss Clayton Belmore, they're in this submarine, and she's tidying up the forepart, and he's back closing the hatches, and we hear him yell.
Forward hatch closed.
What?
Starboard hatch closed. Larboard hatch closed. Abaft hatch closed. Ahoy.
What about the port hatch?
Close that first, before I said starboard.
You don't sound like Mr. Belmore to me.
No, I don't.
Did you forget? Well, just stop everything. Look, actors.
Yes?
I know we got off on the wrong foot with today's
Well, maybe it was
episode.
my fault, Aunt Penny,
I
for
do believe-
rushing you into the dramatic
I believe,
portion.
Danny, that you did have something to do with it, plus the fact that the engineer had to horn in there as he
Yes.
did.
Maybe it was rather an unhappy experience all around, Aunt Penny, and we'd better sign off. How's that for an idea?
Well, I don't know as I think that's right and proper. We do have people who tune in the show would like to hear a sensible, dramatic story, rather than a lot of nonsense.
Well, Aunt Penny, the actors themselves made the mistakes. The right actor wasn't playing the right part.
How did that happen?
Well, I was reading the part that said Mr. Clayton Belmore.
You were
Well,
not.
all of a sudden, this other fella,
Oh.
this chap over here, started to call off my lines.
What were you doing there?
Well,
for?
I just thought it was me all of a sudden. I figured after I said the first line, I'd better say all the rest of them.
You're not even in today's episode.
No, I'm not. I was here for the Gangbusters show.
That's right. What are you doing here?
I'm just sitting around watching.
You won't get paid for this. You've ruined us.
Sign off, Aunt Penny, anyway, until next
And
time.
don't forget chicken fat. If it's in chicken fat, you know that it's edible.
Well, let's see. Must be eating time now, isn't it, Tony?
That's right, Arthur.
What do we have today?
Well, we have a small artichoke in a little paper container for everyone here, Arthur.
That's delicious.
That's right, Arthur. Here, Arthur. Also, we have half a cup of grape juice for everyone here. Sent over from the Grape Institute, Arthur, of North America.
Did I see some tomato slices when I came in?
They're not to be given away, Arthur. That's for the cast.
Oh, I see. They get some of that, huh?
Just the cast gets the tomato slices, Arthur.
How about a little container of coleslaw?
That's right, room temperature again, Arthur.
It's too bad.
It'd be a slice of ham, Arthur, for everyone in the studio. Sent over from the Ham Institute of North America.
And a pair of suspenders for each gentleman in our audience,
I'm
huh?
giving those away, Arthur, this week.
That's all right, so it shouldn't be a total loss, huh?
That's right, Arthur.
And they all have a little paper bag which says, I just came from Monitor.
That's right, Arthur.
Well, that's good. That's good.
That's right, Arthur.
Now back to Radio Central.
Matt Neffer and his friend Todd were driving away from Matt's house when we last left them, or rather watching Matt's car drive away from his house, not knowing who was behind the wheel. Now as they make their way back up the gravel walk, they reach the rather broken down front steps, climb them two at a time, then cross the porch to the front door. We hear Matt say,
I wonder who could be driving my car, Todd.
someone, that's pretty sure, Matt.
The keys to the door here.
Look, there's a note in your mailbox.
Let's see.
It isn't another one of those threatening notes, is it, Matt?
No, it just closes a sample here. Says I'll never go back to soap after I try this.
Looks good. Smells good, too.
Feel it. It's very creamy.
I've smelled that aroma somewhere before.
So have I, Todd.
Are you thinking the same thing I am?
Yes. I am, Todd.
How do you know, Matt?
Well, I don't know. What were you thinking?
No, you tell me first.
Wait a minute, Todd. I don't want to start an argument now, but...
I'm not arguing, Matt. I simply said, tell me what you were thinking. Tell me whether you're thinking the same thing I am, and whether we both are remembering where we smelled that aroma the first time.
Out here under the peach tree.
Oh, yes.
Notice anything funny?
About the peach tree, Matt?
No, about the neighbor's house.
Well, it's painted a peculiar shade of green.
Not that so much. Those faces in the kitchen window.
Yes, and in the bedroom window, too, and the parlor window.
There's a face in every single window of that house.
Even the attic window, Matt. They're all looking at you. There's
Bakery
something
man.
strange going... What's that?
Bakery man.
The bakery man is here, Matt.
Tell him just bread today.
Just bread today. And so the mystery deepens. And the complex difficulties which face Matt
I got some nice bread donuts.
seem to be becoming worse.
Cupcakes.
Will Matt buy anything more than just a loaf of bread?
Brown and burn rolls.
Will he buy cupcakes, bread donuts, brown and serve rolls,
Brown and burn rolls.
brown and burn rolls? Will he buy any quick frozen pies?
I don't have any.
Be sure and join us next time when we'll hear the bakery man say,
Well, I have some raisin cake.
will Matt buy raisin cake, brown and burn rolls, bread donuts, cupcakes,
Cherry tarts.
cherry tarts, quick frozen fruit pies?
I don't carry anything quick frozen, announcer.
Next time we'll hear Matt give his answer when he says,
Look here, Todd. Over there.
in the next episode of Matt Neffer, boy spot welding king of the world.
Master Control would like to warn you that in a few moments we're going to...
Baloo speaking to you from the midway of the greatest Mecca for children ever constructed, Sturdley Land. And here at our microphone, amid this fairy tale come to life, is the man who made it all possible, Walt Sturdley.
Well, welcome to Sturdley Land, Ray.
Well, thanks very much, Walt, but I'm Wally Ballou.
Well, that's all right, because I'm not Walt. I'm his brother Sam. Walt's pretty tied up today. We've just gotten a new set of encyclopedias in here at the Sturdley Land Library. And he's over there making sure that they get classified and put on the shelves all right.
Encyclopedias. I understand that your children's library here at Sturdley Land is really the eighth wonder of the world, Sam.
Yes, it really is. It's made up mostly of reference material and technical books. There's no fiction or any trivial material. We feel that the modern child is more interested in improving his mind than he is in having a good time.
Well, I noticed the symphonic music being piped out over the loudspeakers a while ago.
Oh, that's right. Classical music can be heard on all parts of the grounds for 45 minutes out of each hour. The loudspeakers are silent for the other 15 minutes so that the children can meditate or talk quietly among themselves.
Well, things do seem relatively quiet around here for a place filled up with so many children. I noticed from the signs that you allow no running or picnicking or walking on the grass.
No, none of that sort of thing is permitted. Occasionally, a child does begin to laugh and get rowdy, and we have to ask the parents to step in and take a hand.
Well, now, we've mentioned the library and the classical music program. What other features do you have here at this fairyland for youngsters?
Well, over on the far side of the grounds is the Shakespearean Theater. We also put on classical Oriental plays in the original Chinese and Japanese over there.
Isn't that big round thing over there a Ferris wheel?
Oh, heavens, no. That's the wind generator for our model cyclotron.
I see. You also have several restaurants and refreshment stands scattered about the grounds, too,
Yes, we have a number of vegetarian restaurants that serve well-balanced meals to our young visitors. And the refreshment stands serve a carrot and raisin salad that you really must try before you leave, Mr. Ballou. You can also get souvenirs of Sturdley Land there, pocket dictionaries, hand-knitted socks, linen handkerchiefs, that sort of thing.
Well, where did you and your brother Walt ever get the idea for this miniature wonderland? From your own children?
No, Walt and I are both bachelors. We always felt that we were too nervous to marry and raise families. That's why we insist that there be no loud talk or rowdiness here on the grounds. It really upsets us terribly.
Well, incidentally, I noticed that there are very few children here today. Is this sort of a slack hour or what?
No, I don't know just what the trouble is. We've put signs up all along the highway telling about the features of the place, but there just don't seem to be too many people who care. I imagine that things will pick up when the weather gets better.
Well, I'm sure they will, and thank you, Mr. Sturdley, for taking us on this tour of this miniature wonderland. And this is Wally Ballou returning you to Bob and Ray in New York.
Thank you, Wally.
Boy, that sounds like a real dull
What a
place.
dud.
Oh.
What a place for kids, huh? Now, do we have the singer?
Wait just a minute. Hello?
Hello?
Hello,
Hello, Ray?
No, this is
How
Bob.
are you?
Oh, this is Steve, huh?
Hey, how are you, Ray fellas?
This is-
Bob there?
this
Put
is
him
Bob.
on, will you?
Bob? Hello, Steve.
Hey, this is Steve.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. I thought I was got off there for a minute.
Now I can hear
Bob.
you fine. You
Well,
sound
I'm-
much better than last time.
Thank you. Well, I'm down here in Baltimore, all set for the All-Star game. I'd like to fill you in on it as best I can. As you know, the ball players this year voted for their own representatives. In other words, they voted for the starting nine who play at least the first 3 innings on each team. There's the
Boy,
American
this is,
League and the National Loop, as you know.
This is amazing.
Now, the Senior League will be the visiting team inasmuch as the Baltimore Park belongs in the Junior Loop. So the American League will be the home. Hello?
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 I'm
Hello,
stunned.
I'm cut off.
No, you're not. I can
Hello,
hear you
Ray.
fine.
Get off there. Put on Bob, will you?
This is Bob,
Hey,
Steve.
Bob, how are you?
Okay.
This is Steve Bosco. Hey,
just-
look, we got the All-Star game
Yeah.
coming up here in Baltimore.
Yeah, I know. I was just remarking
American
it.
League will play the National League, and it's been going on since 1933. And this would appear to be one of the most exciting of them all.
Well, you
Bob, I
certainly
need
are-
money and a lot of it, and there's no baloney.
I was hoping we were going to skip that part of it this time. You were giving us some pretty good information
Hello,
there
operator.
for change.
Operator, I haven't cut off.
First time in many months
Come on,
we were
operator,
beginning to
let's
get
go, huh?
something
This
that
is important.
sounded like a sportscast.
Hello?
And that's what we've been
Hello?
paying you for, of course.
Operator, I've been cut off.
Hello,
here.
Steve.
Hello, Bob.
Yeah.
How are you? Steve Bosco here.
I know. I was just explaining that I was hoping you weren't going to ask for money this
I
week.
need $3,500, and I have to have it by 5 o'clock tomorrow.
3,500?
5 o'clock is the deadline. The DA's been very kind to me. I'm sitting in his office now.
Well,
And,
look, Steve,
hello?
after all the money we paid to get you back from California, that's asking a little too much, don't you think?
Well, I tell you now, both teams look pretty good to me. The big switch, I'd say, is serve in left field, not Ted Williams. But I would hazard this guess that Ted will be in there in the third inning to get that extra left-handed punch into the squad. Bob, it's 3,500 fish. I need it by
I heard
5.
you. Yeah, I know, I heard. Well, we'll see what we can do.
Would you do that and
At
send it
least-
to the most expensive hotel in Baltimore, Maryland?
At least you're sending in something, and that's worth a point,
Now,
I guess.
this is Steve Bosco, rounding third, being thrown out at home.
We'll get to today's sea search adventure entitled Pearls, Pearls after a reminder from the Department of Weights and Measures that next time you buy a yard of something, make sure you get 3 feet. You've got it coming to you. And now, here's Lloyd Oceanborn in the role of Flipper Martin, freelance skin diver, to tell us about today's story.
Hi there. It was back last May when I got a call to do some pearl diving. Only the pearls were on a string. The wealthy Countess Pearl von Clyde, partying on her luxurious yacht off Catalina Island, accidentally dropped her priceless pearl necklace in the water while hanging over the side. Our job, find it. I quickly packed my gear and, along with my skin diving buddy Lance Spear, headed for Catalina. Well, this is the spot, Lance. See the empty champagne bottle? She left it floating to mark the spot.
You think the bottle could have moved? It happened 3 days ago.
I doubt it. The water's very calm.
Okay, Flipper. I'll help you on with your gear. It's your turn to go in.
You're wrong, Lance. It's your turn.
Au contraire. Last time was when the octopus grabbed me, remember?
Well, that's right. It is my turn. But I can't go in. I just ate steak 20 minutes ago. You know you're supposed to wait at least an hour after eating before going in swimming.
Well, that's a rotten trick. You planned it that way.
I did not. And besides, you wouldn't want me to get cramps, would you?
Well, all right, Flip. I'll go, but write it down. On the next 3 jobs, you're first.
Sure thing. You're a good guy, Lance. You want to take this rope down with you and tie it to a rock on the bottom so the boat doesn't drift?
Okay. And if you want to tell me anything, tug on the rope and I'll come up. What's the temperature of the water?
A lukewarm 34.
Swell. Here goes. 1, 2, 2 1/4.
Oh, come on, come on.
2 1/2, and 3Z.
See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Say, there's some pretty fish. Look at how big and graceful they are. The fins knifing through the water, and the shiny white teeth gleaming in the sun. I think I'll tug on the rope and call Lance up. He'd probably like to see them. Lance! Lance, boy, you're missing some beautiful fish. Lance! Come on up, Lance! Lance! Lance was attacked by a school of vicious sharks. Luckily, Countess Van Clyde's yacht arrived in the nick of time and frightened them away. The Countess told us to abandon our search for her pearls, as she had found them at home, where, ironically, they were the whole time. Now here's our announcer with a word about next week's story.
Next week's Sea Search will be an exciting story entitled The Case of the Leaky Aqualung, and will again be brought to you by the Department of Weights and Measures. Tune in then when you'll hear Flipper Martin say,
And hurry up with the steak, waiter. I've got to dive in 10 minutes.
we have a group of ladies and gentlemen, too, here. Let's see, there's 3 women and 2 gentlemen who are the members of the Giraffe Collectors Club here at this meeting and convention this week. Who's the spokesman over there?
Well, I am.
Oh, the
Me
lady.
too.
Oh, both of you are spokesmen? Well, I'd like to speak with just one of you and find out a little about
Well,
your
I'll
club.
speak. Better let me. You haven't shut up since we came to New York.
Well, that's...
All right.
no
Are you
way to
married?
talk.
Is this your wife, sir?
No, it isn't.
Talking to you?
No, she's just a giraffe collector.
Well, you were all collectors of giraffes.
No,
as I
I
understand it.
collect giraffe pictures. She
Oh.
collects giraffe statuary.
Uh-huh. And everybody else has a different type of giraffe interest?
That's right.
Uh,
None of them collect live giraffes because there's no place to keep them in
I
the
suppose
average
so.
American home.
well, I thought maybe you had something to do with the circus, well, as long as it's in town, but I guess then it's just a hobby that you all...
Giraffe is one of the nicest animals that is on this earth.
I've heard that they're very...
Kind. They're very good with children.
Yes, and they don't utter any sound. I've heard that,
No,
too.
but that's a fallacy.
Oh, it is a false.
They can make themselves known. It's a very high-pitched squeal.
Have you brought some of your giraffe pictures with you
Yes,
that
I
we can
have.
look at?
Here's one here.
It's funny, looking over 20 or 30 pictures here, they all look pretty much the
This
same.
is a picture here. You, Bob?
Yes.
Bob, this is a picture here of a male giraffe.
And this one here, this giraffe has a bent neck. Is there anything wrong with him, or what's he doing there?
Well, that's a picture that is drawn, I assume, from real life. And I think probably he had an injured neck sometime along the way.
I would say that would be a pretty serious thing to happen to a giraffe. Inasmuch, is the neck of a giraffe in any way a protective mechanism, so to speak? Does it have any? Does it give the giraffe any protection? This long neck, in the way that claws would give a tiger protection. In other words, does the long neck of the giraffe provide any particular advantage in the way of protecting? In other words, having a long neck, as a giraffe does, is he able to protect himself?
What?
Let's go along to something else. Is there anyone here who collects stuffed giraffes among your group?
Well, I do collect some stuffed giraffes. Not too many. They're hard to get. Mostly they're like toys.
I've never seen a giraffe head over a mantelpiece, for instance. I think you'd lose a lot of the effectiveness of the long
you'd
neck.
lose a lot of the light, because it'd be so long. It'd,
well, of course, you couldn't have
would
it
darken
from the
your room.
shoulders up if you had a stuffed giraffe from the shoulders, as you would stuff a lion's head or a tiger's head.
That's right. It would be too long. It would hang clear across the average size living room,
It would.
which is what, 20 by 18, or
Well,
maybe
in some
23 by
cases,
14.
it could be 14 by 10 in a small
In a
apartment.
small apartment, then you'd have to keep a window open, let it stick its head out.
That's right, if you had it there.
Right on the wall.
Where are you from, man?
Hmm?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from down in Delaware, small little town.
Uh-huh.
Ives Falls.
Are you the only giraffe devotee down there?
I believe so. I've never heard of anyone else talking about giraffes as much as I do. I talk about them a lot.
Do you give lectures and things like that?
When I'm invited to.
Have you ever talked on the radio about giraffes before?
Yes, on our local station. I have a giraffe program Friday nights, 7:30.
Oh, really? Could you give us a little sample of what you do on the show? Or?
Well, I talk about the giraffe lore, where they're from, what they do.
Well,
what they
once
eat.
you've covered, though, you could cover all that in one broadcast. What have you done on the succeeding?
Then I answer letters. I have an answer period, last 10 minutes. It's a 15-minute program, and I play 2 marches.
Mm-hmm. And you answer letters from people who have questions about giraffes and...
That's right. Mostly they're from youngsters who are very interested in them.
like that.
And some crazy older people.
Uh-huh. You're going to stay in New York, I presume, overnight, and then head back to Delaware, are you, ma'am?
Through Friday of this week.
I see. Where can they see you if...
Where could the people, they could see me at Rockefeller Plaza.
Uh-huh. How about you, sir? Where could
I'll
people
be
see
up.
you?
People can see me up there, too,
Mm-hmm.
because we'll be hanging around there a lot.
And the rest, any particular place, or just around the whole...
Just around the whole place there, where the flags are.
Mm-hmm.
Then if it rains, we'll go under the awning.
Have they stopped the skating up there yet? I haven't been by for...
I didn't know they skated up
They
there.
skate there in the wintertime and quite well into the spring.
Is that so?
Uh-huh.
What do they do that for?
Well, it's just fun. It's...
Well, I
chance.
think it's for about $1.50 an
Well,
hour.
I don't know what it does cost something. I don't think that's
Oh,
the
I
point
see,
he was
yeah.
trying to make. He meant, why do they skate?
How long have you been wearing your hat that way?
I don't have a hat on, sir.
Oh.
It's my regular hair. I think maybe my toupee is on backwards. Maybe that's what gives the effect of something wrong. Well, let's see. The next subject is
Gonna
weather.
talk to us, the giraffe folks, or should we go now?
I don't think we have time to talk to you right now, unless you have anything more to add about giraffes.
No, I can't think of anything else to talk about.
Any questions from the audience about giraffes? As long as the experts are here, they might be able to answer. One gentleman said, actually, their necks are shorter than other animals. Do you care to comment on that, anybody?
Well, let me answer that.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Does anybody know anybody here know that answer?
Well,
I
I've
presume
heard
this
that.
gentleman thinks
I've
it's a
heard them-
fallacy that the neck is longer. They just...
I've heard people say that about giraffes, but I think if you just looked at one, you'd know that it's longer than any other animal's neck. Maybe their vocal cords aren't as long, but I think their necks certainly are.
They have no vocal cords, man.
Oh, now don't give me that.
They have no vocal cords, from what I've read and seen in magazines and talked to giraffe experts. That is the reason they don't make any noise.
Well, could be.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened, though. Or, I mean, I haven't paid any attention.
Sure. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time while you're here in New York and take in some interesting shows.
Do you know where you get a good cheese blintz?
I think probably over in Times Square. You can right downstairs.
Okay. Well, thanks again. It's been good talking to you, Mr. Elliott.
Elliot, wonderful talking with all of you. Now, here's a look at some music.
Time once again for Mr. Trace, keener than most persons. As we find Mr. Trace today, he's in his office talking with his trusted assistant, Spike, about a new clue in the case he calls the poisoned donut case.
Spike, come here. Do you remember the call we received several weeks ago from that lunch cart down on the corner?
Saints preserve us, boss. You don't mean that
Yes.
you've got a clue there, boss?
Yes, a new clue, Spike. Let's get over there right away.
Saints preserve us, boss. You want to drive over? Or should we go in a cab, boss?
Well, let's take a cab. It'll be quicker, Spike.
Saints preserve us.
Come
All
on,
right, boss.
down to the street.
Close the door tight, boss. We don't want anybody fooling around with your papers in there, boss.
I will, Spike. Oh, cab. Taxi.
Yes, sir. Hop in.
Take
Where do I
us.
stop?
Take
Okay,
us to
now
the...
hop in.
Oh, all right. Take us to the luncheonette on the corner.
What corner?
Corner of Spruce and Main, driver, and make it fast.
Okay.
I think this time, Spike, we've really stumbled on something.
What is the clue, boss? Or don't you want to talk so the cab driver will be hearing what you're saying, boss?
The clue, Spike, is this package which came in the mail this morning, and which contains a poisoned jelly donut.
Saints preserve us, boss.
You see the name on the package, Spike? It's the name of the luncheonette we're going to.
You're right, boss. Saints preserve us. I think this'll do it.
Is this the one you mean up in this corner?
That's right, driver. Pull right up there. Pay the man, Spike.
Saints preserve us, boss. Well, all right, boss.
I'll go along inside. Maybe I can start deducing things.
How much is it, driver?
Before you get here.
It's a buck.
Here you are. There's $1.
Thanks, pal.
All right, boss. Let's go inside here.
Quiet now, Spike. We don't want to arouse any suspicions. Well, there's no one in here except the... Spike, you're always stepping into peach baskets. Why is that?
Saints preserve us, boss. It's just my luck. Hey, wait a minute. You people what I trace over there?
Yes, I treated that the moment I looked at the place. These people are lost.
Well, I don't know about that, but I lost this much. We'll preach before we trace around here, Pooper.
I chapel that, Spike. Now, let's sit down and not cause any alarm.
All right, boss.
We'll simply order a jelly donut and see what happens.
Would you like a menu, or are you people traced now?
No, we're peopled, and we've decided to treat a jelly donut.
Do you want that peopled or untraced, or do you want any coffee with it, or pooper?
Any way you want to lost it.
Saints preserve us. I don't like the look in her trace, Pete.
No, she looks suspicious, Spike. Wait until she brings the jellied people. Thank
There
you,
you
man.
are. Will you eat it in good trays?
Here, I'll just cut it open, Spike, and there. See? Just what I suspected, Spike. Poison.
Saints preserve us. A donut filled with enough poison to kill every human being in the town of Arnell, Idaho, boss.
This marks the end of another case of Mr. Trace and his assistant, which they have solved, we think, successfully. Join us the next time, when once again we present Mr. Trace, keener than most persons.
Thank you, Bob and Ray. And you're on the monitor beacon. Take one.
Close in 5 minutes.